Hello, viewers. Good morning. You are welcome to Farmer Tanto's Adventures to the Grassroots. And today I am here in Mutengene to visit an amazing young man who started a farm to process lemongrass. You know, I'm out to change the narratives of agriculture across Africa, the way young people see agriculture, and I'm out to promote young agricultural minds that are coming up in Africa. And today I'm here to visit a young man who started this lemongrass and he's processing it into a tea. Ooh, hello.
Hey, welcome. Welcome from Atlanta.
Thank you so much, man. Oh, man.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you.
The pleasure is ours.
You know, I watch you on social media, on Facebook, and I decided I was going to drive all the way from Bermuda to come and see you in your farm and to hear from you. Anyway, my name is Farmer Tanto. I'm a grassroots activist. I'm a farmer. And who are you and where do you come from?
The name is Kwajika Nyombo. I come from the northwest too,
Okay.
specifically from So.
From So?
Yeah.
Asaka?
Sakarobi.
Are we both? Are we both Kikakilakia?
I'm one of car.
What a question. So, what made you to leave the northwest to come to the southwest, to start what you're doing?
Actually, what brought me this way was work.
Okay.
Yeah, so I came because I had some job at a company at Ombe.
Okay.
So that's what brought me to the southwest before business ideas now started coming in. And
Okay.
here we are today.
Wow. And you decided to start a lemongrass farm.
Yes, we prefer to call it fever grass in the way
Okay.
that we identify with it locally.
Yeah,
especially.
fever grass locally.
Yeah.
So, what made you to start this fever grass farm?
Well, normally growing up in the rural areas, we would drink fever grass every
Yeah.
day in the morning. It was the only thing available, and at that time, we were looking at it as if some of us were from poor families.
Okay.
We could not afford maybe milk or other hot beverages, so
That's
we're
right.
drinking the this.
Okay.
So it's something from growing up.
Okay.
We've been drinking our fever grass.
Wow.
So when I came this way to Mutengene,
Mhm.
one time I thought of how can I make this thing to be always available?
Okay.
Because most often I want to drink it and it is in the night I want to drink it and I'm afraid of going out
That's right.
in the night, so I end up not drinking it.
Okay.
So the idea came that they could also have this thing like other teas inside tea bags.
That's right.
So that was where the idea of processing it and making it available in tea bags, so that even if I want to drink at night, I'll not have to go outside.
Wow.
Yes.
And that's how. So now you have a name that you call it. Is it
Kwajika tea.
Kwajika tea?
Yes.
So what is the meaning of Kwajika?
Kwajika, it's more like a question too in Lamso.
Okay.
So it's like, what do you think?
Okay, what do you think?
Yes. So
wow.
Bringing it now to this tea, it's like a tea that triggers the system.
Okay.
That makes you to be proactive.
That's right.
Makes you to always be conscious and you're having thoughts of doing great things.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's how Kwajika tea came about.
Yeah.
Wow. So now, what are your future prospects? Do you plan to scale up? Do you plan to have to scale up this to grow big? So what do you think in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years to come as far as Kwajika tea is concerned?
All right, the bigger plan for Kwajika tea is actually having the first herbal tea plants in Cameroon and maybe in Africa, because I've not heard of a herbal tea plant yet.
That's right.
So that's the vision that we're looking at, building a herbal tea plant. And with that vision, we're trying to see how we can work with partners. Partners in terms of supplying us with the raw material.
Raw materials like what?
Raw material because Kwajika tea is not just fever grass, it's a herbal tea brand.
Okay.
So we are building up different flavors, natural flavors of herbal tea.
Okay.
For now, we have 2 flavors. What we call the standard flavor, which is just fever grass.
Yeah.
And then we'll have ginger lemon.
That's right.
Which we'll discover. I think from here we'll go to our small production house.
Okay, wow, that would be wonderful, man.
We'll see some of the samples of what we've
Wow, okay.
So we'll have those 2 flavors for now. With time, we intend bringing in more flavors like mint,
yeah,
maybe moringa, depending on what people actually want, what the market is demanding.
That's
Yes,
right.
so that's the bigger picture for Kwajika tea.
Yeah. So, do you rent this land or do you own this land?
Now this piece of land we're renting it.
Okay, you are renting.
Yes.
So, do you plan to own your own piece of land in future, like to scale up the cultivation of fever grass and other tea brand?
Okay, for the scaling, what we plan to do is not to own farms,
That's right.
but to work with. So that's what I was talking about, building a network. To
That's
work
right.
with partners that will be focused on supplying us with our resources, like
Okay.
the fever grass, the lemon, the ginger, the mints, everything, so that we focus on production and marketing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's how
Okay.
the future looks like.
But what if somebody comes in now and said, "Hey, Mr. Kwajika, I've seen your tea and I've seen how you're coming up. I want to support you with to buy 1 hectare of land, to produce all types of medicinal plants that you can ever imagine." So, will you be ready for that?
Yeah, we will. We will be ready for that. But like I was saying,
Yes.
it's a great idea.
Yes.
But we don't want to um, distract ourselves
Okay.
involving in, because what we do now here, it takes a lot of time.
That's right.
We need to maintain this farm.
That's right.
We need to come and harvest. We need to go and produce.
That's
and we
right.
need to distribute.
That's right.
So if somebody is coming with that idea, we can instead work with a person that, all right, this is a brilliant idea. You have this piece of land that you want to give us to work with.
That's right.
We can commit now with people and engage them now. They
Okay.
can commit and engage people
Okay.
externally.
That's right.
Our team now internally will supervise now what they are doing.
That's right.
Yes, and then they work and supply us with the kind of quality. that we
Wow.
want.
So now, what are the difficulties have you been facing? Since you started this Kwajika tea farm and the production process, what are the difficulties, the challenges that you have been facing?
The first challenge is raw material.
Okay.
Yes, having raw material. Sometimes you think like everything is available until you engage.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
like somebody might feel like there's so much corn in Cameroon, so much maize. But when you engage now in an activity that requires corn, that's when you start realizing that we really do not have enough as we're thinking that we do.
That's right.
So we have that challenge of having lemon, having ginger, having for fever grass. The challenge is not really that much, except in the dry season. But for that, we're working on having farms that are irrigated or closer to streams, so that during the dry season we can always water.
Okay.
And then the next challenge that we have is that of distributing.
Okay.
Finance, yeah, but it's going to come. Yes,
That's
our
right.
main challenge now is really having that regular supply and then a network of distribution, a distribution network,
That's right.
then a very great and engaging team. So we have raw material, team, a strong team, vibrant team,
That's
especially
right.
to engage with sales,
That's right.
and then that distribution network.
Okay. So I think as an advocate for sustainable agriculture, I'm going to be one of your main partners, to see how I can sensitize Kwajika tea back there in Bamenda, because I know we import a lot of tea from China, of which nature has given us all the resources around us. So I'm going to see how I can do my best to be one of the promoters to promote Kwajika tea back there in Bamenda, and why not out there in the world? Because as what we are doing, what you are doing around here is so mind-blowing, because you need to start from small, and I believe that from small things, big things will grow. So thank you so much, and I think from here we'll be going to the factory to see what you are doing, how you process your Kwajika tea, etc. And from there, the world will get to see the real final product of Kwajika tea.
Yeah, from here we are going there, and you spoke of Bamenda. As we are speaking now, Kwajika tea is being served at an event organized by GoMad.
Okay.
Yes, the GoMad by Jinson Godlove.
Okay.
So we're partnering with them because the idea is for us to gradually replace coffee breaks with herbal tea.
That's right.
Yes, to make people to be herbal tea conscious.
That's right.
So we have a philosophy that we're calling want to build like a herbal evolution. We're calling it herbal evolution.
Herbal evolution.
Yeah.
Wow.
A revolution of herbal tea, where people are conscious. They wake up with herbal tea and they sleep with herbal tea.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. In my house, I drink herbal tea 24 hours around the clock. I have a herbal tea garden, so I love herbal tea. So, Mr. Kwajika, so this is how you do the harvesting.
Yes, we do that.
So how often do you do you cut like this, and how long will it take to regenerate?
All right, when we harvest now like this, since it's a rainy season,
Yeah.
in 2 weeks' time we can come back and harvest.
Wow, in 2 weeks' time?
Yes, in 2 weeks. It's ready for us to harvest.
Wow.
But during the dry season, it's 2 times longer than this, that's a month.
Yeah, because of the harsh dry season.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have enough water.
Yes.
Okay. So how long did you start this farm?
This farm, we've had this farm for about 7 months now.
Okay.
Yeah. C'est encore frais. Fresh.
Wow, from the farm, we are now here at the processing site of Kwajika tea. So can you come in with me and let's see what it's all about. Hey, Mr. Kwajika.
You're highly welcome.
Wow, thank you so much. So this is your processing site.
Yeah, this is a small area that we have reserved for the processing of our herbal tea.
Wow.
Kwajika tea.
Wow, this is beautiful. So what is happening in here?
So when we bring in what we harvested from the farm there, what we do is we come now, we select them, we sort them, because among them there are still some dry grass from there and other herbs that are not part of the fever grass. So we do the sorting. After the sorting now we rinse and let the water drain. Okay. And then we cut into small pieces and let them dry inside our dehydrator. Okay. Oh, this is a dehydrator. Yeah, this is a dehydrator. Okay. Can we see?
So how did you get the dehydrator? You bought it here from Cameroon?
No, this one ordered from China.
Okay, this came from China.
Yeah. So this is a 20 trays dehydrator.
That's right.
So we introduce inside here over a period of time, and when it is completely dry now, we use our grinder. Okay. We make this grinder. This one was locally made. Okay. So use this grinder now and grind it to have it in this form.
That's right.
So from here now we start introducing inside our tea bags.
That's right.
To have something like this. So this is Kwajika tea.
This is beautiful. Can you imagine that? Kwajika tea made in Mutengene in Cameroon, man. This is not different from what we get from China and other Europe and other countries around the world.
So these ones are in tea bags. So we just pull out one tea bag.
Yes.
So they're like that.
And we pull out one tea bag, you put in the cup of hot water.
Yes. Wow. So this is Kwajika tea, the standard flavor, which is the fever grass that you are holding.
Yes.
Then we have another flavor, this one. This is ginger lemon. Okay. I was telling you that we'll have these two flavors for now.
That's right.
So this one is ginger and lemon.
That's right.
Because I will make it's in the form of loose tea. In a small packet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sort of like this.
Wow. So, Kwajika, what are the challenges have you been facing in terms of equipment, in terms of the packaging, in terms of marketing? So have you been facing some challenges in that sector?
Just have a sit down and you sum up to some of the tea.
Wow, this is. So can you serve this with honey?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Just put the quantity there. So like you were asking, we have that challenge of branding. Let me just say branding generally.
Yes.
And packaging is one of the aspects of branding.
That's right.
So we have that big challenge. Taking into consideration that we don't have packaging companies in Cameroon that meet the needs of small businesses and startups. Yeah, we have the few companies that we have around, they can satisfy just the needs of big companies. Those that can order from maybe 1,000 units and more, or even 5,000 units.
That's right.
But we have more than 500 small businesses. Okay. Yes, more than 500 small businesses that will not be able to order maybe 1,000 units of packaging at once. But we want something qualitative too.
That's right.
And then we have some big businesses too that can order that huge quantity, but they prefer to go outside. Okay. And do it because of production cost. Okay. Yes. So first we have this for the small businesses, just the package designing. So that's why you see we had to take the pains to make something really unique for ourselves.
That's right.
That's such that it can be striking too when you find
right.
it on the shelves of,
That's right.
of distribution outlets.
Yeah. So what do you do to protect now this branding? Because I know, you know, against I don't know, how do you say piracy? I'm sorry, I'm not an agribusinessman. You know, do you have any measures that you take to protect this so that somebody cannot steal your brand and then maybe producing it somewhere?
Well, I think one of the first ways of protecting is by making a company legal, like legalized.
Okay.
Registering, which we've done that so far. So Kwajika Tea is a registered business.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first protection. So no other person can use the same name again.
That's right.
Legally, it's binding. Yeah. So that's the way we're protecting the business.
Wow. So Kwajika, how much do you sell a packet of this? What are their various prices?
Alright, this one, the retail price is 1,500 francs.
Okay.
So it comes in 20 tea bags. There are 20 tea bags inside this particular packet.
That's right.
While the ginger lemon sells at 2,000 francs.
Okay.
So there it's inside that bottle of 100 milliliter.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. This is beautiful. Wow. Hello viewers, we are here today at the processing center of Kwajika tea. So we have here Kwajika tea, we have here Kwajika ginger lemon. If you ever come to Mutengene and you want to drink Kwajika tea, do not hesitate to contact Kwajika and you get Kwajika tea. Wherever you are in Cameroon, wherever you are in the world, if you need Kwajika tea, please contact Kwajika, and there are possibilities that Kwajika tea can be shipped, can be exported all the way from Cameroon. I'm so honored to meet you, and thank you so much for having me at your place.
The pleasure is actually mine.
The future is bright.
The future is bright.
No farmer, no future.
No farmer, no future.
Thank you so much. We'll keep in touch. If you are new to my channel, please do me a favor to subscribe. Don't forget to click the notification button so that anytime I post any video, you will get notified and you won't miss any of our videos. No farmer, no future. I am Farmer. Peace and blessings.